My name is Michael Kundig. I'm with Artists for Local Agriculture. I'm the director.
And I'm Katya Racine, the Director of Operations and Events for Artists for Local Agriculture.
AFLA is a Salt Lake City nonprofit. We unite the artistic community in support of sustainable urban farming. We have a wonderful year planned out for 2014, a bunch of new programs and commitments to the community that I know people will enjoy. So we just had our first volunteer party day of 2014 and it went awesome. We had artist friends of ours, musicians, organizations that helped out, friends. We're going to show you some really fun footage about how that went.
So at our garden cleaning day, we got a lot of great projects underway. We started out our dewinterization and beautification of our rail yard community art garden, which is really the hub for our events. We put in a trellis that we'll be growing hops on this summer. We also got a workbench in that we will use to start building up our summer programs, such as building garden boxes and seed bombs. We went across the street to our Centro Civico garden and got that garden all cleaned up and the soil ready for planting some really awesome vegetables this year so we can get some food. So if you guys will hang around and check out some of the beautiful footage that our volunteers put in at the garden.
It's really simple. We've got some great organic compost, nothing fancy. We've got some pottery clay. It is actually pretty fancy. I will admit that. We got some on there, no poop. No poop. No chemicals, no poop, organic. And then some really inexpensive pottery clay. We got this at Wasatch Pottery, I think, for $7.50 for 10 pounds. That'll last you forever. And then we're using a mixture of seeds. We've got some wildflower seeds, some Great Basin wildflower seeds. We mix everything together here, roll it up into a little ball, let it dry, and throw it wherever you want flowers to grow. That's the idea of the seed bombs is you're gonna throw a handful of these in a, let's say, an empty lot or an unused garden planter in front of, but the whole point is guerrilla gardening here. If you see an ugly piece of land that no one's doing anything with, throw some seed balls in there and give it a couple weeks.
We got some native wildflowers to grow.
Exactly.
So this project today is putting in a vegetable garden here. We were very new at agriculture last year, so we put down some landscaping material underneath, which ended up being a real hard problem for the roots. It's basically a layered system of compost and other materials that are breaking down. We're going to start with a layer of cardboard to control the weeds and go from there. This will be an educational vegetable garden. There'll be many types of just individual plants. And during our Saturday yoga in the morning sessions afterwards, there'll be a garden workshop so people can watch as it grows throughout the summer.
Too many people are caught up in the daily drudgery of buying an expensive car, getting a job to pay for the expensive car, and so they can drive that car to work in this endless cycle, and they go home at the end of the day and they watch Honey Boo Boo or Duck Dynasty, and they eat their TV dinner or their hamburger helper, and then they crash and they get up and they do it again. And people are living lives without meaning. And what we want is for people to wake up and to realize that their lives have meaning, that they have a purpose on this world. We have one life, we have X amount of years, and we want people to fill those years with life, do something meaningful, and the most meaningful thing is to serve one another. There's nothing more meaningful than that.
So I hope you guys really saw how much fun and how much potential this really has. We believe that we're seeing pretty clearly a model now that can spread throughout neighborhoods. It just depends on the kind of volunteer and financial support that we can grow to. After 3 years of hard work and 100% volunteer service, and with a group that's just as passionate and committed as I am, we've sacrificed and dedicated our personal lives to creating a sustainable community. We ask you very sincerely to do your effort to help us maintain this and be sustainable ourselves. Beyond the volunteer service, we also have some wonderful events that I think you're just going to have fun with regardless.
So if you'd like to come hang out, chat with us, get a better idea of what we do, or really just say hi, we've got 2 really big events coming up in May. May 10th, we're going to have our spring raising benefit at the garden. It's going to be a really fun, classy night in the garden. And then May 22nd, we have a sustainable growth conference in the evening at the Leonardo. That's going to be a really great opportunity to talk with organizations in the community that are doing something about what you care about. So please, we're really friendly and we'd love to see every single one.
AFLA, AFLA revolution.org. You can also email at aflarevolution@gmail.com. Our Facebook has really up-to-date information. That's /Artists for Local Agriculture, all spelled out.